Hello, I'm Andy, and I'm going to read to you, coming from Aquarius, the weekly horoscope from February the 19th to the 28th of February. So let's start on Sunday the 19th. For you coming from Aquarius, Sunday the 19th starts not well at all. It produces difficulties in your area of marriage or romance or whoever you are with. You will tend to behave very arrogantly, very in a hostile manner and very provocative manner. Don't do that. Otherwise, your morning and afternoon and evening periods are going to turn very bad. Do the opposite. Stay humble. Let somebody else take the lead. Be a follower, and that way you can turn the morning, afternoon, evening sessions much better. The evening period from around 6:30 p.m. onwards and the nightfall becomes much better and you become luckier. So arrange for meetings during the evening period in terms of socializing with your romance partner, or if you're looking for a romance partner, communicate and make a date for yourself in the evening session. And also go socializing with your marriage partner and family, because all the solutions you could not find in the earlier part of the day, you'll be able to find them in the evening and nightfall session. Monday the 20th for you in Aquarius is a much better day. There are many emotional planets there, and there are many planets there who want to help you make changes as well for the better. So improvement is seen for you in the morning, afternoon and early evening periods. The nightfall, and of course good news can come in your career and in your business areas as well. But be patient, because as the evening comes in and as the move towards late evening and nightfall comes in, the situation improves for you dramatically. So the solutions you could not find in the earlier part of the day will be found in the latter part of the day. Good news comes in a much bigger fashion regarding career or business areas. Looking for romance, the evening period will find it quite easily. And if you already have romance, or if you are a married person, go bonding, and that will help you become very lucky and happy in the evening session on Monday the 20th. Tuesday the 21st, it starts off not in a good fashion. You behave in a manner which is very stubborn or very dominating. You are not being very receptive to the ideas of others. So why don't you do the opposite? And be receptive, be a follower, move along with the plans of others, and you'll find then that good news can come during the morning, afternoon and evening sessions in your career and business areas. And also in your personal areas of romance and marriage, you cannot afford to be stubborn or dominating. The evening period from about 6 p.m. onwards and the nightfall become much better for you. You just get luckier. So solutions can be found where earlier in part of the day you couldn't find the solutions in any area of your life. Also, I advise you to mix business and pleasure, as the business planets are there awaiting to give you good news during the evening session. So go out with business possibilities, go out with business partnerships, and go out with your colleagues as well, as more and more support comes from all round in your evening and nightfall session. Wednesday the 22nd starts very well for you. You just get very lucky from the earlier part of the day, the whole morning and afternoon session, and also part of the evening session. And so you will get good news in career, good news in business. You'll find romance very quickly when you call somebody. There's a lot of interest. If you have a romance partner, plan for the evening, get together, and or talk about what you want to talk about during the morning, afternoon sessions. If you are married, then good time to discuss whatever you want to discuss, so that there can be a betterment in your marriage area, especially morning and afternoon session. Evening session can produce some disappointments, and I make that quite late from about 6:30, 7 p.m. onwards. So some disappointment, some bad news in your areas of socializing with your romance partner or marriage partner. If you are with colleagues, be careful that certain disagreements can get out of hand. If you are with your business people, be very careful. Don't expose yourself to be a person who is not very dependable, for example. There are planets in the evening session that want to expose you about something not very good. So you have to be very careful as the topics which are being discussed as well. Thursday the 23rd is an extremely good day. You are lucky from morning, noon and night. You should communicate, you should ask favors, Whether in career areas, business areas, they produce plenty of good news throughout the whole day. So communicate, ask favors in these areas. Plan to be with your business partner or with business possibilities in the evening, socializing, or with your colleagues as well. In your marriage area, bonding can be easily made. So plan to be together for lunch or plan to be together for the evening session, socializing. If you're looking for romance, you'll find it very quickly. So make your move. And if you have a romance partner, be together and the bonding would be perfect. Friday the 24th starts very nicely for you. And Friday the 24th brings good news in areas of career and business. So you need to excite these planets who want to bring the good news to you. So you must communicate, you must ask favors, and you will see that career business areas are very receptive. And also if looking for romance, you'll find it very easily. Perhaps you may have to make the move, and you'll find that the reception is very nice for you. And in marriage areas, be the person to plan for the evening. Be the person to discuss things. Now, the evening period is not against you, but I see some aggressive planet that probably make you very oversensitive to criticism, and therefore you become hostile very easily, show your temper very quickly. I rather you take the soft approach for the early evening, late evening and night period as well. This way you can carry on the good news throughout the night up to the end. So take the soft approach, don't use words which are sharp or which are sarcastic, don't show an aggressive nature, and this way you can limit some nuisance trouble waiting for you in the nightfall. Let's go to Saturday the 25th. Saturday the 25th is not a good day for you. It produces many difficulties of all kinds. And morning, noon and night things are going against you. Well, some people say, should they hibernate? Even when you hibernate, there will be thoughts coming into you which you are not happy with. So I'd rather you be with people. You have to control yourself the whole day basically. Don't be attracted to areas of complication in romance or in a marriage life. Don't be, on this Saturday, attracted to people who might want to drink a lot, or who don't behave very well, or who are addicted to something which is not very good. So keep away from trouble, morning, noon and night, and you'll find that you are able to control the day much better. Some danger of accidents in the morning and the noon and night are seen, and especially during the late evening and night period, be choosy of the company you keep, because being seen in not good company, you will also be identified with a reputation not bad. So the planets of reputation can also go very bad. If I were you, I would just lie low. I would try to not expose myself to areas which can get me down. And even if you have to be on your own, perhaps you will be the happiest. Sunday the 26th starts very well for you in Aquarius. And the long-term bonding is possible in areas of marriage and family, in areas of romance. If you want to go out with your colleagues, bonding can take place. And if you are in business, perhaps your business possibilities, you can invite them out as well. You are made to be very compassionate and very helpful, and other people will realize this. So it's good to be with the other people. Evening sessions for you, many romantic planets are there. So somebody you have known from your past can easily be attractive to you for romance as well. And your good things that you've done in the past can also be very helpful to you during the part of the afternoon, evening and night session as well. Okay. Monday the 27th starts off in an aggressive manner. You from Aquarius can be very arrogant sometimes and show your temper. You can switch suddenly to these modes. So tell yourself that if you do, then the morning and afternoon period and evening period will be spoiled. So I'd rather you take the soft approach, remain polite, be helpful, don't be wanting to be the leader, follow the plans of others, and you will see that you can turn the morning and afternoon and early evening period to your favor in whatever you do. Even at your place of work, some news coming you may not like, don't show it too openly, don't want to be provocative. And this way, if you lie low and be patient, you will let the time pass. Your evening session is also not the best. It shows this time you can be very stubborn, you can be very dominating and demanding. So try not to allow that happen. Otherwise the whole day you will be a person who is just too provocative in more ways than one. So in the evening, try to also not take the lead, try to let other people take the lead and be the follower, be agreeable. That's what I want you to be. And you'll be able to turn the whole day to your favor, even the nightfall, even the late night session. Tuesday the 28th is when the early morning, late morning, afternoon, early evening period are not good for you, in the sense that planets want to create trouble. So I've already told you that. So don't go trouble hunting. Try to stay away from people who might want to blame you for anything, because that can come. Try to stay away from people whose reputation is not good, or you will be identified with them as well. Try yourself not to show arrogance, but rather be the opposite and be humble and be accepting what other people say. If you can do that, you'll be able to tone down the anger of some of these planets, and you'll be able to control the morning, afternoon and early evening periods better. Your evening itself and your late night, evening and night period is very good. So you will be able to find solutions later in the day which you could not find in the earlier part of the day. And that way you will be a happier person in the evening. So plan evening socializing with your romance partner, with your marriage partner, or with your colleagues, or with your business possibilities or business partners, because the atmosphere and the temperature is very nice during your late evening and the nightfall. And you can meet unexpectedly people who will be very helpful. And you may even start a romance for yourself very easily in the late evening and night session. And that's my advice for you, coming from Aquarius for February 19 to 20th of February. Now, I am already Skyping, so you can go to Facebook and communicate with me. I'll give you my Skype address. I charge USD 50 for a 75-minute session with me. And I'll be able to advise you in all areas of your life based on your full date of birth, time of birth, and looking at your palms. A good 75-minute session which will help you for the next 5 or 6 years. Until then, thank you and good luck.